Welcome to Craw Security. In this session, we will discuss about the user management. This is my second video of this particular session. If you want to know about the user management and types of the user, what is user and its types, so you can view my first video of this session. In this, we will discuss the advanced options. What are the advanced options related to this particular command? That is USERADD. When we create a user, new users, we can also change the lot of things. During the creation, we can also apply the command. We can change the home directory of the individual user. And we can also assign a user in a secondary group. We can also create a system account. We can change the cell and we can also apply the user ID and we can also apply the group ID. So for the group ID, we can apply -G option. It's a primary group. So we can use these options for the advance. In this session, we will discuss this particular command and it's related all the options. So how I will use this? I will show you one by one using some examples. So how I will use this, I will show you. I will start my machine. This is my machine. It's a virtual machine. So we can perform our task in a physical machine, in a virtual machine, in a cloud machine. It can be performed in a container. So you can perform all the tasks like this. So I will show you this. Then I will start. My machine has been started. And in this machine, I'm creating a user by using this particular command. And it's related all the options I will discuss in this session. So mostly we use these options, -C to apply the command, -D to change the home directory, -G in a capital to add any user in a secondary group, create system user, change cell, user ID, group ID. We can perform these particular options. So how I will perform this? So you can see. This is my user. I want to create a user. The user is user01. And I want to apply some things. I'm creating a user, but I'm not applying any option. So it will perform our normal function. When we apply any command without any option, so it will not change the default behavior to perform the command. When this command will be performed, it will apply its own default behavior. And when we apply some options, so we can change the behavior of the command. So if we want to change the behavior of any command, so we can use options. So in this session, we will discuss the options. So what is the output of this particular command? I will show you. I will use tail command to check 10 lines of the files This is my file where the user information is saved. In this we can check. So this is my user, and this is the default behavior of this particular command. So we want to change this one. So it will take this in a sequence, but we want to change this. So what I will do in this we can change also this particular. We can also change this particular, this one. So we can change all the 7 fields related to this particular file by using this particular command also. So how I will change this? We want to change this one. So what I will do, we can use -u option to change the user ID. So what is my user ID? I want to apply this one. So we can change. And we want to change this one also. By default, this field is blank. There is no comment applied here, but we want to apply the comment. So what I will do, we can use option. -c is option. And we want to apply comment. So I am creating user. The username is user 01. This is my username. This belongs to sales. So I am applying sales here. So it's called comment, or it's also known as the full name of the user. So this is my comment field. And I want to apply some other also, some other part also. So that are this one. I want to apply, by default, all user information is stored in home directory, in this home folder. But I want to change this one. So what I will do, I want to change this in a data. I have a folder. The folder means less data. In this, we want to store the information of this particular user. So what is my username? User 02. And change here because I have also a user that is user 01. So I am not creating this. I am creating user 02. So in this particular, this is just this home. In this home, we want to change this one. And this is my username. I am creating this also create another folder. The name of the folder is user 02. And I want to apply this one also. I want to change this one also. So we can also change this particular field also. So what I will do, we can use -s option. It's called cell. So we have lot of cell. The cell name is aswin no login. This is my cell name. And in the last, give the username. So I want to create a user. The username is user 02. This is my username. This is my command. This is one option. This is second option. This is my third option. I forget to type the option. This is my option to change the home directory. D for directory. It's for the cell. We want to change the cell also. So when we press enter, my user will be created. And I want to check this. I want to check last 2 user information. Last 2 user information. So what I will do, we can check. So this is the user that I have earlier created without any option. So this is the output of this particular. And now we create this particular user. This is the user ID of this particular. So I can change the user ID also, group ID also. This is the command field, and this is my home directory, and this is my shell. And I want to apply the password for this user also, 02. So now type the password. So I have applied the password. So now again, I will check this. So this user also have the password. We can check the password information in this particular field. This one has the password that is stored in this location in encrypted format. This is the password information. But this user has no password, so it's have only double exclamation mark. This field is for the password, related to the password information. So I have password, and I want to log in this particular user, su hyphen, sorry, it's called 02. But now you can check, this will show me a message, this user is currently not available, because I have changed the shell of this particular user, because I know this user will join my company after 2 and 3 days. So what I will do, just assign a no login shell. So anyone can't log in by using this particular users. When this will join in the company, then the admin will change the password of this user. Also, we can apply the shell. So when we apply the no login shell, the user will not log in. When this user want to log in the machine, so we should have to change the shell. The shell name is bin bash. When we apply bin bash here, so this user will log in my system like this. When this user want to log in, so now you can check this user have logged in the machine, because it have the shell name is bash. Bash is a program where we are working in this particular program. So every user has its own shell to work. So this user has no shell, so it cannot work on my system. So we should change the shell first, so this user can log in. So like this particular way, you can assign a lot of options that are required to your company, to your organization. So this is the work of USERADD command. It has a lot of options you can use. Suppose I change this one. So what I will do, this command is not used at this time. This used only one time. In one time when we perform the command, after we want to change, we want to modify in this particular file. So which command we will use? We can use user mode. In next session, we will discuss this command also. So you can check what are the options that are related to the user mode. But in this session, I will change only this one. So how to use this particular command and how to change the shell of any user. So I will show you. So I will change the shell of user 02. So type user mode here, type -s option / which shell you want to assign with BASH. This is your interactive shell. By using the interactive shell, we can do any interaction in my machine. And this is non-interactive shell. So we cannot perform any task. We can't do any interaction in my system by using this shell. So this is non-interactive shell and this is interactive shell. So what is your username? The username is this. So type here the username. So now we can apply this command, but you can see here, this is user 01. It has no permission. So I will move to my root user. So now I will perform this one by using the root. So this command will be performed, and you can check this again, -n2. So this shell has been changed. In earlier, this is no login shell. At this time, it has a login shell, and we want to log in. Check. So you can check this user login in my system. So we can check. So this is the whole process of using the command. The command name is USERADD. So in this, we discuss about -C option, -D option, -S option, and -G option. I will show you this in next session, and this also for in the next session. So in this session, we have completed this one, and this cell also, but not this. I will discuss in earlier session. In next session, this one. So these yellow, I will show you in the next session. So thank you so much in this session. So you can